and today I will be making a park in Sims 4. So first I started with some trees, and I built this in Willow Creek, I believe. So if you want to download this, my ID is in the description below. So I started with some trees, and then I'm adding this little bathroom thing. This is from Base Game, and I kind of wanted to spice it up a bit. So I got these wall decorations that came with high school years. But as you see, it's really slanted and weird. So I thought if it's a wall decoration, I could just add a wall, and I think it looks much better than the original, and there's no gaps or anything. So I thought it was a really cool tip. And also, sorry if my voice sounds weird. I'm currently sick and have a sore throat, so my voice might sound a little bit weird. So sorry about that. But I also did the same trick for the flowers because I wanted the flowers to kind of be on the wall. So I did that. And I added this little bench here. So I added that bench there because there needs to be like 2 benches in like the requirements for the park. And as you see, I'm adding this like little movie screen setup thingamabobber. And I'm doing that because I wanted to make this like a family sort of thing. So I added this movie in the park thing, but I decided that wasn't gonna work, so you'll see me delete it here in a little bit. Because I just feel like that's more of like a special event, not something that's just like in the park all the time. So I didn't add that. So you'll see me delete it here in a few minutes. So yeah, I'm deleting it soon. Because I just thought it didn't look right, and I didn't like it didn't fit the sort of like outdoorsy, family friendly sort of thing that I was going for. And I used these picnic tables because they have these like really fun patterns on them, and they're actually from City Living, but I just love the patterns on them because I feel like they're so like welcoming and like kind of fun, because I wanted this to be like a family space. So I added those to be like more family friendly with the whole thing. And here I am adding the playground equipment, and I actually moved that tree. I know it's a little gross like sit next to the bathroom and whatever, but I added the playground equipment. And so I did the basketball court, and I know it might be upsetting, and I know I did it wrong. I know that it's backwards, and I know that there's supposed to be 2 of them. Like, there can be a half basketball court, but I think it looks better when there's 2, like, together to make a full basketball court. No idea why I did it that way. I don't know what basketball courts look like, and I just recently found out that they look different, and they look better, and that it's not backwards. So I did it wrong, but I think that's okay, because if you download this off the gallery, I think you can just change it, because it doesn't look good when I did it. But I added the playground equipment here, and all that stuff. And this little table, that's also from City Living. I used a lot of City Living because they have like some nice like community items. So that's like a how do I describe it? It's like a garage sale sort of thing. So you can tend to it and like any sim and have stuff in your inventory and put it on there and like host a garage sale, and other sims will buy it. And I think that's really cool to just like sell random stuff your like sim collects or something to earn some money. So I thought that was a really cool touch to like add to a park that's like very community based and stuff. So I also added these chess tables, and I think they look really cute. I don't really know if chess tables are like allowed outside, but these ones are, I guess. So they look good there. And I think I added some more of these tables like back to back. Yeah, here I am doing that. So I put them like back to back to sort of be like a continuous like big long table. I know it looks a little bit weird. And yes, I did think about adding that giant observatory. Doesn't really fit though. So I added a couple more things. Like I think I added a football. I think I did. Yeah. So I added that. I also had that music station because Sims, if they bring a guitar, they can like play at that music station and earn some money, which I think is really cool. And I also added this little like garden plot thingy because I think that's like super community based and like a community garden sort of thing. Like everyone can work on it, and it's like everyone's plants and whatnot. So I'm also adding some terrain paint And I think this really brought the whole build together because I always forget to rain paint. Like, I always forget it. I forget it under my houses, I forget it under my trees, forget it under everything, but this build really needed it. It was in great need of terrain paint. And I feel like under the swing set, it looked a little bit weird. And I did that like thing on the monkey bars where it looked like it was like stuck into the dirt. I feel like it could have used more dirt. I feel like that might have looked a little bit nicer. But I added like a little path, and this took me so long to figure out. Well, I guess not as long when it's sped up. But it is a little bit choppy because the speed didn't really work with me. But I felt like the paths just kept looking so weird. So yeah, they just looked really weird. Also, I'm so sorry if like my voice sounds like choppy, like it's being cut out. That's because I keep pausing the audio recording because I need to cough. So sorry about that. But I added these little light post things because they have like lights on them and they're super colorful. And I feel like it really added some like well-needed height to the thing, if you know what I mean. Anyways, this part took so long, like so long. It's crazy how long that took because I wanted like a nice fairy light line thing or whatever, so I added those fairy lights, but they took so long. Anyways, we're getting kind of close to the build now. The end. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing, liking this video, and feel free to comment what your favorite part of the build was. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.